Hello and welcome to Knife Delights. Today we have another special review. This is another gift from John at o.venturesoutdoors. This goes along with the series I did with the Opinel number 8 that North Star Knife Review sent to me, and with the Barlow that Jersey Knife Guy sent me. So this was knife number 3 and a nice little package that John sent along with it. And he sent a note here. He says, "Tom, here are just some items that I thought you would enjoy. Thank you for thinking of me with the gift of the Victorinox Fieldmaster. Very kind of you. So for you, a 288 Buck Quickfire. I didn't think you had this. And no, I didn't. So it's a welcome addition to my Buck collection, John." He also sent along a Rural King flashlight. And John, I absolutely love these little flashlights. I have several of these. One of them actually broke, so I was looking to replace one of these small ones. I like these small, thin flashlights like this. They come in so handy. You can keep them in so many little spots and areas. So thank you so much for this flashlight. It will come in handy. He also sent me a second knife. He sent me this little Elk Ridge locking knife. What a nice little knife that is. Nice clip point there. Back lock on it. Fantastic little knife here, John. Yes, you know I like my little lockbacks here. Just a fantastic little knife to carry as a spare or fifth pocket, or even for a lady in her purse. She can have something like this in a little pouch. So yeah, he said he sent this along in commemoration of that Elk Ridge Stockman that we sent around as a traveling knife. So thank you so much, John, for another Elk Ridge knife. But John is not done yet. You saw this in my review video of the Barlow that Jersey Knife Guy sent me. And just look at this knife slip. He burned in Tom there, and then Knife Delights on the back. And I don't know if he's clairvoyant or what, but it was a perfect size slip for this Rough Rider Barlow that Pete sent me. Look at that. It's form-fitting very, very well there. Excellent, excellent. Always got this little lanyard and bead on him. He said he was experimenting with this one. He said I was his guinea pig. Well, John, I'll be your guinea pig all day long for things like this. And yes, I do like it. It was a little different because he didn't dye it any color. That's the natural veg tan color to it. It's nice, lightweight. It's not heavy. It form fitted very well, and it's just beautiful. Look at the stitching and the lettering on there. Fantastic, John. Thank you so much. So let's get on here with the review of this Buck 288 Quickfire. And I always like to start with what the marketing department has to say, because sometimes it gives some insight on why they designed a knife a certain way. So this says it's fast, safe, and reliable. This is an assisted opening knife with advanced design, dual pivot mechanism that provides easy, safe blade release and enables mid-lock construction. The rotating cam lock safety and blade release ridge are integrated for convenient one-hand ambidextrous operation. The fast and super smooth one-hand deployment make this knife ready for any situation. So that's what we have here, assisted opening with the thumb stud there, and it does fire out pretty quick. Now the knife does have dual thumb studs. It also has this locking mechanism. Now when you close, whoops, mid-lock there. When you close the knife, you can slide that lock, and then the knife will not open. So it does fire out of there pretty quick. Now the blade is 2 3/4 inches, and of course it's made out of Buck's 420 HC, and it is a drop point with a hollow grind. So the closed length on this knife is 4 1/4 inches, and the overall length is 7 inches. It comes in and weighs in at 3.5 ounces, and the handle is made out of molded polymer. It does have a pocket clip on it right there. It is a tip down clip, and it is not reversible. Now this knife has been discontinued, unfortunately, and when it was being produced, it did come in some other handle colors. I know there was a blue color handle on it, on one of them. It does have a place here for a lanyard, which John is famous for tying up little lanyards on his knives, and so he had put one on this one. Just a welcome addition to it. Really makes it look snazzy, doesn't it? The knife does have steel liners to it. Now, I'm not used to reviewing a lot of modern knives. I pretty much deal with the old traditional slip joints and such, and the fixed blades, but you know, I understand why people like the modern knives. That's pretty snazzy the way that thing just pops right out of there. Now, my very first impression when I opened the package and I saw this knife, I thought, you know, I've kind of seen that knife before. And what I have is this Buck Model 365 Rival 2. And again, it is no longer in production either. But when you put them side by side here, it just looks very similar. Now this is non-assisted opening, just has the dual thumb studs, very similar blade, but this is more of a lightweight knife. It has no steel liners to it, just the polymer handle there. But I couldn't help but notice the similarities between those two knives. So I'd just like to ask you, the viewers, do you happen to have one of Buck's assisted opening knives? And if so, what are your thoughts and impressions on their assisted opening knives? I think Buck, you know, they're known for their traditional hunting knives and their old slip joints, but I also think they've been pretty forward thinking, and they've been coming out with a lot of new designs, especially on the Buck 110s and 112s. They've really modernized some of those designs. They just do a great job. But what are your experiences with either this model Buck or another Buck assisted opening? Do you find them comparable with other assisted opening knives? I can't give an opinion because I just don't own many, so that's why I'm asking for your help. Please leave a comment. So once again, John, thank you so much for the gift of this knife. It's a welcome addition to my collection. And again, I'll say it again, thanks to Ray at North Star Knife Reviews for that Opinel number 8, which I did a review on, and for Pete at Jersey Knife Guy for this wonderful Barlow. So until next time, everybody, have a very delightful day.